FUT Centurions is the new promo in FIFA. Today we picked out Jordi Alba. He's cost me just under 100k, and in this video we're going to find out why. So Jordi Alba is 5'7", high work rates, 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot. He is left-footed as well. Can only play left back or left wing back, and that's predominantly where we're going to play him anyway. Now, taking a quick look at the card, I'm more than likely just going to go with the anchor. It will boost acceleration and sprint speed up. Obviously, his shooting's irrelevant. His passing's already good. Good short passing, good curve. His long pass is good. His curve, his crossing's good as well. Obviously, even his dribbling as well is really good. Obviously, he's got unique body type in game. So he's got good agility, good body type in game with being unique, good ball control, decent enough composure as well. Obviously, we're definitely going to need to boost some defending and physical stats up. Obviously, his interceptions are good, defensive awareness is good, but obviously we want to make that a lot better. Obviously, him being a left back. His physical's good, the only thing that lets him down is his strength. Obviously, because of his size and frame, only being 5'7", you know, there's not really too much that we can add to that. So obviously, yeah, the anchor chem style is going to be the best chem style to use for this card. Now, player traits are really good as well. Obviously, he's got the early crosser, which is really needed in the fullback. Speed dribbler again, especially if you're playing on next gen, you're going to want your fullbacks going forward. Even on the old gen as well, you're going to want your fullbacks to be good on the ball whilst going forward. Obviously, giant throw-in, again, I don't really use that too much. Depends on your type of play. But again, I'm not really going to use it. But again, it's a nice trait to have. Flare passes, again, not something I use too much, especially with my fullbacks. But again, it's a nice trait to have. So he's obviously going to play left back. It's going to be his position. We're going to play a few games of rivals and let's see how we get on. There you go, Jordi Alba. 1v1 defending, as you can see, he's really nice when he's jockeying. Half decent tackle there from Alba. Obviously, he's not the most physical defenders, biggest defenders on the pitch. You know, Jordi Alba just getting back inside the defender there. Nice bit of play from Alba. It's the attacking side that we want. Plays it into Rasha. Probably could have had a shot with him. Again with Jordi Alba. Look at the pace. Absolutely leaves Park for dead. Plays it across to Rashford. Ooh, this is what you get as well. Nice play. Puts us on a counter-attack. This is the pace of Jordi Alba. Literally just leaving everyone into Rebic. He'll play it across. Goal for Pedri. There you go. Jordi Alba again. Coming in. Defending. Nice turn from him as well. Nice little 1-2. So look, now we're on the counter-attack. Little dink over the top for Alba. Oh, and I just can't slot it across. Maybe I should have went for the cutback. That's a great ball over the top for Chiesa. Again, maybe I could have took a touch, take it in a little bit closer. Comes to Jordi Alba. Ooh, unlucky. You wouldn't expect him to finish anyway, but you see how advanced he can get when attacking. Yeah, you'd expect Rebic to finish, but it's all about the play from Alba. R1 dribbling, unreal. Again, Alba, good defending. Run it back again. I did over dribble with him a little bit though. See, there's Alba getting on that overlap. What you want from fullback, especially playing on this next gen version. Now my final bullet on Jordi Alba. Now he's a really strong card. I mean, he's very good going forward, very good defensively. Obviously, he's got the high work rate, so it works really well. Obviously, on the ball, he's very strong as well because of that unique body type as well. Got really high agility, good ball control. That's why going forward and like defending and attacking, you know, he's strong both ways. Now, the one thing that does let him down is obviously his physical. As you can see with the anchor chemistry style on him, boosts his defending stats into the mid 80s, nearly high 90s. Obviously, physical stats, they look good. Obviously, he's got a good jump for someone that's small. Obviously, his aggression's in 87. His strength's up to 81, which is good. But when he does come up against someone, especially there's a new Rebic card I've also done a review on. You've got Rafa Leao. You've got Cristiano Ronaldo's flashback card. These players that are like 6 foot tall, 6'1" and above. If they do play him on the wing and, you know, they are crossing balls into the back post, you know, Jordi Alba is going to lose that battle. I know he's got very good jump. But when someone's 5'7" and they already have a better jump than him, they're more physical, stronger, bigger frame, taller, you know, there's nothing you can really do. That is the only downfall to this card, obviously, just because he is small for a fullback being 5'7". So yeah, for that matter, that is the one thing that you're not going to be able to change with this card. But, like I said, He does have the explosive accelerate. I'm not really a fan of it too much, but he is very quick. You know, he was leaving cards behind, you know, Walker, Park Ji-sun. He was just running around players like they weren't there. Quality on the ball is really, really good, as you can see. Them little intricate passes, them little chips in between the centre-back and full-backs. Really, really good. Obviously, defensively as well, he's got really high interceptions and good defensive awareness, so he's always going to be in the right position to defend as well. Now, is this card worth getting your team? 100% yes. You shouldn't really have too many struggles. Obviously, in La Liga, there's not too many other better fullbacks than Jordi Alba, probably bar, obviously, the new winter wildcard Mendy. If we just take a quick look at the cards, comparing them to Jordi Alba, obviously Capdevila is probably the best, along with this winter wildcard Mendy, which again, you're not really going to get something better than this. This is just an amazing card, a very, very meta card in game. Obviously 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. What a card. Akuna's very nice as well, but as you can see, Jordi Alba's not too far off. Obviously superior physical, obviously from Acuna, and obviously dribbling, but again, in-game Acuna's not as good as I thought he'd be. Obviously base Capdevila is a really nice card, but again, Jordi Alba has that bit more pace in him, bit more quality in terms of the dribbling and the passing. Tellers was an SBC, and again, I didn't really rate it. So again, Capdevila is nearly 500k, Furlong Mendy is around 600k, so to be honest with you, Acuna was an SBC, so the next best thing is Jordi Alba. So to be honest with you, if you don't want to spend too much on a left back, for under 100k, maybe even it'll drop down to less. Solid links as well, obviously because he plays for Barcelona and he's Spanish. You know, you've probably got a really solid left back here when you compare them to Capdevila and Mendy. Obviously, them two are top tier left backs, Mendy and Capdevila, but that is why they're 500k plus. If I'm going to give this card a rating out of 10, I'm going to give him an 8.5. For that reason, obviously the 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Obviously there is some fullbacks out there that are 4-star, or have at least a better weak foot. Obviously when they are cutting the passing lanes and you're forced to use his right foot, obviously it's not that good because obviously being 3-star. Obviously he's got good solid links, obviously playing for Barcelona and being Spanish. Obviously again, like I said, with the physicality and him being 5'7" on this game, there's nothing you can do. You can't change somebody's height on the game, it just doesn't work like that. But like I said, when you do come up against a more taller, more physical winger, or even a striker, depending on what position they play him in, obviously Jordi Alba is going to lose, obviously, the back post headers. Unless you're controlling him and you're able to stop the run, stop them running in front of him, you know, but it is going to be hard. That's literally the only two things, you know, like I said, the 3-star weak foot, and obviously the physicality. Like I said, with the Yankee chemistry style, which I feel is going to be the best chemistry style, you know, really, really strong defensively, really strong like all round. Like I said, apart from Capdevila and Mendy, there's not a better left back on the game than Jordi Alba in La Liga. So if you do have a La Liga squad, this is a nice upgrade to play at left back. If you are looking to get cards like Jordi Alba in your team, click on that Discord link below. We've got traders and they're making hundreds of thousands of coins every single week. Click on that link below and we'll see you in the next video.